Today we will be uncovering and exposing a horrible admin from one of Roblox's biggest games who committed some horrific acts. Now if you don't already know, Baddies is a popular but somewhat controversial Roblox game. It is inspired from videos of girls fighting in school and is one of the more unique fighting games on Roblox. However, on March 28th of 2025, a YouTuber named Jimbo would release a video which contained allegations of a Roblox Baddies admin acting and committing horrible acts. But how true were the claims, and did they even have any evidence to back it up? But before we dive deeper, make sure to subscribe and notifications on to help me reach 50,000 subscribers and to never miss an upload on my channel ever again. This all starts with a user named Deceit, a 22-year-old gooner who used to be an admin for Baddies before he got exposed. The first screenshot shows a conversation with a minor, showing Deceit confronting the minor about having a problem with adults being in relationships with minors. The second screenshot shows Deceit admitting to this minor that it wasn't the first he talked to, with him feeling guilty for it in the chat logs. This is another screenshot of this gooner admitting that he can't be with this particular minor because of their age, also indicating in the same chat log that even if they were the same age, he was already talking to a different person. Mind you, Deceit was directly connected to a Discord that was full of minors at the time that he had admin roles in. The next victim was a 17-year-old girl. We see Deceit talking to this minor and trying to intimidate them as some sort of manipulation tactic to get what he wanted. Here are some in-game messages in Roblox from Deceit, where Deceit would try and say that they wanted them to lie about their age because Deceit knew they were a minor and didn't want to get exposed. The document that all this proof came from, that was made to expose Deceit, also would expose him for allegedly trying to get this minor to lie about their age because Deceit knew the victim was underage and would continue to take advantage of them after getting them to lie about their age for him. He would also get the underage girl to ERP with him on Roblox. There are many images proving that this happened. These screenshots are blurred for obvious reasons, but keep in mind, Deceit made this underage person change into a more childlike avatar during the ERP to fulfill his sick gooning desires. The next screenshot would show Deceit talking inappropriately with the minor in game chat. The messages would continue with this gooner saying, "I want you thinking about all my inches." And let me remind you, Deceit was 22 at the time talking to this underage victim. Him continuing to show his goonish behavior, borderline harassing this person in private Roblox messages. He would even give them a Baddies pack as a form of payment after getting them to have with him on Roblox. The document would then continue saying this: Deceit trying to appear as the victim by putting shady statuses while in reality he is the one doing the activities. People always talk about Deceit because he tries to shut everyone up that knows the truth about him. He is a conniving, narcissistic, chronically online sociopath, as well as him being a pathological liar and not being able to keep up with it. He does not have a relationship in real life because he does not step outside. He wakes up every day and gets on Discord to flirt with minors and every female that he can manage to manipulate. He would also make Discord servers for his ERP, with this screenshot showing that he saw the victim in game. In said server, in the general chat, he would also talk about the nude photo that the minor had sent to him, with the chat log between Deceit and the minor being very disturbing to read. This gross gooner would talk so disgustingly with these minors, even threatening to kill himself, suicide baiting the victim to get what he wants out of this minor, with the chat logs exposing Deceit for role-playing sexual scenarios with the minor. For context, this screenshot he is talking about a minor, describing his feelings towards her with, "I'm practically obsessed with you, and you make me feel so weak at times, like the good weak, like I relax so easily and lower my guard." Look, I'm so sorry you guys have to hear, and don't get me wrong, I'm cringing while saying this out loud, but this is what he acted like towards these minors. This guy is a D1 Diddy gooner, mentioning to a freshly 18-year-old girl that he wishes he messaged her 2 to 3 years ago when she would have been 15 to 16 years old. One of the minors he talked to was named Kitten. He would also talk sexually to Kitten, although she was underage, even suicide baiting her like he did with another victim. Good girl, if you love me with all your heart, you will call first in 5 seconds, then proceeds to count down to when he will take advantage of this call. This gooner god cannot help himself, genuinely. Even getting mad at the victim for not having with him on command. You guys can't make this shit up, bro. Begging for it until she finally gave in. The document would also detail a group chat that was made to expose Deceit, with Jameer, the director of Baddies, and Kitty, who was a Blade Ball community manager, which I've funnily enough mentioned her involvement with protecting Kaiser, who scammed over $100,000 worth of limiteds off his own friends and fans, and now it looks like she is trying to protect this as well. This was the group chat. We can see the director of Baddies adding Kitty into the group and then leaving right after. More screenshots would come out showing Deceit exchanging nudes with a mic over Discord. The victim would reply calling his piece huge, to which he would send this gooner grin emoji in reaction, with the victim replying let me lay down, with Deceit talking about his piece stating is it burned into your brain now. I'm not gonna read the reply, but yeah, shit is weird, with the sending to him and him resending his picture to the victim. The conversation would then continue with even more gooner activities. The document would then expose another instance where Deceit was harassing a mother for while she was literally dealing with a hurricane, with the first screenshot showing him talking about jelking it to said mother while she was, again, literally in the middle of a hurricane. This Deceit won't let anything get in front of the goon, not even a hurricane. Yeah, the conversation just continues with exactly what you think, with Deceit going on to say, it's 2 AM little boy. And when the victim refused, because keep in mind, not only are they underage, but they are literally in the middle of a hurricane, Deceit would get angry and state, I will make you cut again, which just shows you how manipulative this gooner is. Stating to the victim, I'm serious, you're being disobedient, even calling her a good girl. And he wouldn't just stop there. He kept up this goonish conversation, begging this to send him pictures of herself. He just keeps begging for the goon, even asking the victim to carve his name into their body. After endless harassment, the victim finally gave in. While mid-hurricane, she fell victim to his manipulative ways. The document would finish stating that Deceit apparently debunked everything in his own document. However, the document is unavailable right now and nobody has seen it. But I don't think Deceit can disprove the boatload of proof that is against him, in my personal opinion. However, before we continue, big shout out to Jimbo for the information I used in this video. Go subscribe to him for other Roblox content, or if you just want to support. Fortunately, he isn't an admin for Baddies anymore, thank God, but it still begs the question of his involvement with Kaiser and Kitty, but more importantly, their involvement with him. If you don't already know, I made 2 videos on Kitty and Kaiser and their friend group, and have exposed Kaiser for scamming, Kitty for helping him, and even their involvement with each other. From a TikToker who scammed over $90,000 worth of limited items from his friends and fans, to his friends who have not only covered up for him, but are involved in some really bad stuff. In today's video, we look at Roblox's heartless group of scammers, and how they are getting away with it. On the 30th of January 2025, I would upload a video to my channel titled Exposing Roblox's Worst TikTok Scammer, where I would expose Kaiser's lengthy history with scamming. However, since posting the video, I've been contacted by countless people with evidence on Kaiser, as well as his associates Kitty and Funzy. But as always, if you're new to the channel and you enjoy content like this, please make sure to subscribe with notifications on, join my Discord in the top link in the description or the pinned comment, and if you want to watch something similar to this, click the video on screen now.